Have you ever wondered whether or not a 15-year mortgage or a 30-year mortgage is better? Find out on this episode. Welcome everyone to this episode of the Ask Jason Gelios show. I'm Jason Gelios, Michigan Realtor. Really appreciate you guys tuning in here. We are going to dive into a jam-packed episode here, and we're going to be talking about a 30-year fixed rate mortgage versus a 15-year fixed rate mortgage. And I'm going to share with you some of the differences and what you can expect. And then I'll share with you my opinion as to whether or not you should do a 30-year fixed rate mortgage or a 15-year fixed rate mortgage. So before we even dive into this though, if you could just do me a favor, and if you're not following me on social media, choose your platform and go ahead and follow me. And if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss out on this episode as well as other episodes and other videos that I upload in between. So now let's go ahead and dive into this. So I'm going to share with you an example of what a 30-year fixed rate mortgage would offer you, okay? So my example is on a $184,000 house with 20% down, okay? Now here's what a 30-year fixed rate mortgage would get you. And these rates, this example is just made up numbers. It's not where the interest rate is right now, so don't freak out. Actually, the rates are a lot lower than this, but this is my example. So on a 30-year fixed rate mortgage on a $184,000 house with 20% down, you're looking at, let's say the rate would be 4% with an APR of 4.088%. Your payment would be about $703 a month. Now, your borrowing power, meaning what you could lend up to, in this example is $271,000. Now, over the course of 5 years, assuming everything stayed the same, you would pay about $14,062 in equity. Not bad. Your total interest paid, this number's gonna hurt, it always hurts, is $107,400. Okay, so that is an example of a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. Now, I wanna show you the 15-year fixed rate mortgage option. Same amount, $184,000 house, 20% down. Okay, your interest rate would be less than a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. You're talking 3.25% with an APR of 3.404%. In this example, the monthly payment on a 15-year would be $1,034. Your borrowing power would not be as much as a 30-year fixed rate. It would be $184,000. And that's because the term is shorter. Quick side note here, lenders look at your debt, your monthly debt. And so when you're doing a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, your mortgage, same amount, on a 30-year would be less per month. Therefore, you can get approved for more, typically. Over the course of 5 years, if everything stays the same, you'd pay more, you would gain more in equity. Okay, on a 15-year fixed, you're talking $41,353. A lot more than a 30-year fixed. Shorter term, right? Your total interest paid on a 15-year fixed rate mortgage would be $40,548. Remember, on the 30-year fixed, we were looking at $107,400 in interest paid. This is, on a 15-year fixed rate, $40,548. So that's why a lot of people do 15-year rate mortgages, because you pay a ton less in interest. And even though your payment is higher, your rate is less and your term is less. Therefore, you're paying a lot less in interest. Many people, especially first-time buyers, they do a 30-year fixed rate mortgage because it's more affordable. They're starting off in their home. They want to get in. They want to get a feel for home ownership. They want to have a nice, comfortable payment. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some people will also get into a 30-year fixed rate mortgage and then things improve, right? Maybe after 10 years or so, they make more money at their job. They can pay more per month, and therefore they they do a refinance and they change their 30-year fixed rate mortgage into a 15-year fixed rate mortgage, and they save a ton of interest and they pay it off. So I'm personally a fan of the 15-year fixed rate mortgage. Now, it's not a possibility for many people just because the payment is a lot more. But if you could do the 15-year fixed rate mortgage, which I think you should look at both options, jump on it because it's going to be better for you in the long run. So I hope you found this useful. Share your comments, right? Share your thoughts about, these types of mortgages. Do you prefer a 30-year fixed, or do you prefer a 15-year fixed rate mortgage? Did you have a 30-year fixed rate mortgage and you went to a 15-year? Share your thoughts. Also, be sure to visit my website. It's allabouttherealestate.com. And hey, if you hit that pop-up that comes up, you can sign up to receive this free in your email every week. I'm Jason Gelios, Michigan Realtor, and I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks, guys, for watching this episode of the Ask Jason Gelios Show. Did you know that I also have a podcast? Go to where you love your podcasts, where you love to listen to those podcasts, right? Search Ask Jason Gelios Show, or you can search my name, Jason, Gelios, and be sure to subscribe. Take me on the road with you, right? You can hit audio. I add episodes all the time. Be sure to subscribe to my podcast. Thank you.